Hi, hello, this is Yoga Priya, Assistant Professor, Department of Physics. So today we are discussed about microprocessor 8086 processor. Yes, the microprocessor 8086. It is a 16-bit microprocessor. The Intel 8086 is a 16-bit microprocessor introduced by Intel in 1978. It played a pivotal role in the development of modern computing, forming the foundations of the 8086 architectures, which is still used in many processors today. And then the 8086 microprocessor has two functional units called bus interface unit BIU and execution unit EU. The most of the time each unit works independently. The BIU bus interface unit takes care of fetching instructions, codes from memory and data from memory and IO device. IO means input output devices. And then the EU takes care of execution, the instructions perfected by BIU. And then the BIU initiate all external operations which are also called bus activity. The external bus activities are repressions of certain basic operations, and then the basic operations performed by the CPU buses are called bus cycles. And depending on the activities of 8086, the bus cycles can be classified, some of them. For the first one, memory read cycle, and then memory write cycle, IO read cycle, and then IO write cycle. This is a read write control logic system. And then registers. So registers is a general purpose registers. It include AX, BX, CX and DX segments. Registers is CS, DS, SS and ES. Pointers or indexed registers and flag registers. And then data bus. So what is mean by data bus? The data bus is a critical component of microprocessor responsible for transferring data between the microprocessor and memory and peripheral devices. It is a bidirectional communications pathway, but that allows the processor to send the received data. And then memory addressing. So the memory addressing refers to the process by which the processor identifies and access specific memory locations to read and write data. In the microprocessor 8086, memory addressing is implemented using a combinational segments, registers of and offset addresses. And then modes of operations. Two modes are there. For the first one MN, second one MX. M1 is a minimum mode, MX is a maximum mode signal. The Intel 8086 microprocessor can operate in zero distinct modes. The minimum mode and maximum mode, these modes determine how the processor interact with other components and whether it functions as single processor or multi-processor environment. The first one minimum mode, single process mode. The second one maximum mode, multi-processor mode. And then the minimum mode operations, the microprocessor do not associated with any coprocessor and cannot be used for multiprocessor system. And then in the maximum mode, the 8086 can work in multiprocessor or coprocessor configurations. And then minimum mode or maximum mode operations are decided by the pin MN and MX active low. And then when the pin is high, the 8086 operate in minimum mode, otherwise it operated in maximum mode signal. Thank you.